everyone, welcome to Homeschool. Hope everybody are doing great, right? I am doing fantastic here. And thank you so much for your love and respect that I am getting for all my videos. And today I have come up with a very different concept, guys, which can be helpful for every student and every teacher who is watching this video. Okay, no matter which class you belong to, doesn't matter which level you teach. Okay, anyway, I am preparing a topic for class 9 which I am supposed to do on motion. So many of them will ask me, ma'am, how do you prepare a particular topic or a chapter before you teach? Or how actually a student must prepare to understand a particular topic? You know, the answer is same for both. So that is the reason I told this video can be helpful for both teachers as well as the student. Okay, so majorly here I am going to tell you my preparation framework. Okay, so if I have to prepare a particular topic, what is the framework? What are the steps that I follow? How I think, how I practice? Okay, all of that I am going to reveal in this video. So are you guys excited? So type, if you are a teacher, type teacher in the comment section. If you are a student watching, type student and mention your class also in the comment section, guys. I would love to know who exactly you are from the other side. I am this side and you are on the other side. So I wanted to know about you. Okay, so mention what class you study, or if you are a teacher, mention who are you exactly. Okay, where are you from, which class do you teach? Okay, guys, so coming to a point, always before I prepare a particular topic or before I have to teach a particular chapter, okay, so I'll always make a map. Okay, so the number one point is, don't just open the textbook and go on reading from first topic onwards. Okay, first scan the textbook. Okay, I mean to say, whatever the chapter that you are preparing, whatever the chapter that you want to teach, okay, open that chapter, make all headings, okay, subheadings, observe all main headings, see what subheadings have come, okay, what activities are there relating to that, what diagrams are there. So make a mind map, guys. This is very, very important. Make a flow chart, make a mind map. Even if it is a student watching this video, okay, before you understand a particular chapter, please make a mind map on that. What headings, what subheadings. Okay, so that is number one point. And number 2 point, second step is, I'll always start one step below, okay, to that class or to the topic. I mean, I'll always start with the basics that is necessary to understand that particular topic. Okay, so I don't start from topic 1. Okay, for example, if I'm teaching motion chapter, I'll never start with the definition of motion. Okay, I'll never write, let us learn the definition. No. Okay, so I'll always start one step below. Okay, so to understand motion, what exactly you want? You need to understand about movement. Okay, how are the things moving? What do you mean by distance? What do you mean by change? Okay, so in physics or in science, how do we represent the word change? Okay, all of that first I prepare for myself, and then I will start always with one step below, and I will end the topic with one step advanced. Okay, I teach some at least 5 to 6% deep, which is not there in a textbook, guys. Okay, because the child must also understand where exactly he is going to observe this topic in the future, and why is he studying this topic here. Okay, what is the connectivity? Actually, our brain likes connectivity. Okay, if you teach it like a separated chapter alone, whatever is confined in a textbook, that only if you teach, you know what, he feels lost. So you have to connect the chapter to the previous class where he has studied, and also the next class, okay, where he is going to study. So in the next class, what is he going to study, how he or she should get prepared to understand those complicated topics. Okay, all of that idea you have to give, guys. Okay, right? Simple, guys. It is like connecting yesterday, today and tomorrow. Yes, so when there is a connection between yesterday, today and tomorrow, it feels great to visualize that chapter. So that is the reason why I tell you to start one step below and one step beyond, okay, of a particular topic. So next thing which is very, very important for all the teachers and students out there, I never prepare by thinking, I prepare by writing, guys. So if you see my books and if you see my sheets, you will have lots of scribbling onto them. Okay, whatever I think, I will start writing on a book. Okay, so when you prepare by writing, no, you will not get stuck during the time of teaching. Okay, even for a student, when you prepare a topic by writing, so prepare it, whatever visualization is there in your mind, bring it onto a paper, guys. Okay, visualize it in the form of a flow chart. And even a definition, if I have to teach in a class, that definition first I will write with my own hands. Okay, I don't copy paste the textbook definitions as it is. Okay, I understand it and I will just write and prepare, guys. And even if you have observed my videos, you know what, I keep writing and I'll explain, okay, because I would have prepared that way. Okay, and even while writing, I don't keep silent, guys. Okay, until I finish a sentence, I don't keep silence, because when you are silent while writing on a board, no, the child might get bored. Okay, so your mind have to work. I mean, your speaking mind should work, your writing mind also should work while teaching. That actually comes when you prepare that way before you enter the classroom. So I'll always write and practice. My logic is very simple, guys. Thinking creates understanding, but writing creates clarity. What do you say? If you have liked this point, if this is a bulb on point for you, just mention this in the comment section, guys. Thinking creates understanding, but writing creates clarity. So when you write, you will understand where exactly you are getting stuck. Okay, so always, if you are a student, prepare by writing, and if you are a teacher, prepare the topic by writing only, so that when you teach in a class, you will not get stuck in between. Okay, and one more secret I am going to share. I always rehearse a difficult topic like an actor before entering into the class, because teaching is not merely an explaining. Okay, teaching is a performance. What do you say? Okay, if this point is very new for you, type new in the comment section, guys. So teaching is a performance. You know, we teachers must act as mentors, guide, facilitator, even as an actor. Okay, so that's very important. So when you look at my videos, you will find lot of action. I actually don't do on a purpose. It automatically comes from my body, because I want to explain a particular topic with utmost enthusiasm, because I would have prepared with lot of enthusiasm. So all that enthusiasm I want to show through my teaching. It's not like I want to show, it automatically comes from my body. Okay, so that's why those actions, those expressions, that kind of laughing is not actually acting, guys. So I'm not doing it purposefully. It is automatically coming, because that way I prepare. That kind of commitment I will show. Okay, so I will rehearse, especially if it is a difficult topic, right, which is difficult to convey, right? So those topics I will mentally rehearse in my mind again and again, and that rehearsal will come as a output when I actually teach in a classroom in front of the children. Okay, so teaching is a full packed performance. It is not just you are decoding and making students understanding. And one more point I want to add up here. So when you when you teach a particular topic in the form of performance, right, the students remember it for a longer time. Students don't remember information, students remember experience. So you have to give a kind of experience when you teach a particular topic. Okay, so give as many positive experiences as possible through your teaching, right? So you are connecting through your energy. Students will always connect with your energy. They won't connect with the sentences that you speak. They won't connect with the hi-fi English that you use or grammatically perfect sentences that you use. They'll always connect with your energy, remember. Okay, so always keep your energy very, very high. And another very interesting point is never follow textbook order blindly, okay, because of course textbooks were designed by highly influenced subject experts, and they would have had a lot of experience, and they would have done lot of research, okay, to design all of this textbook, and definitely we have to give respect, and they would have kept the topic in a order itself. But sometimes with some topics what happens is you can't just follow the order, guys, okay, so you will have to use some common sense. Okay, I am teaching this topic, so what else I can bring next? Okay, in the textbook the topic can be something else, okay, but you know in your mind that you want to bring some other topic here to make that topic understand better, which is there in a textbook. Then take that chance, and sometimes even if you re-jumble the order of concepts which are there in a textbook, that's okay, guys, okay, so that's okay. It will happen, and most of the time you have to use your common sense while you approach a chapter, okay. So what I tell you is follow the textbook order. No doubt they would have done lot of research, but sometimes with some topics just think and follow. And I never carry a textbook or a paper or anything while I teach. It can be while I make a YouTube video, or it can be while I teach in offline, okay. I don't like to carry, and whenever I carry a particular textbook, I feel so guilty in my heart that I have not prepared enough. Okay, guys, most of you who are watching this video might be teachers who are teaching from grade 1 to grade 12 most probably, and grade 1 to grade 12 concepts are very simple, very fundamental, guys, okay. You no need to carry any textbook. First you understand it like a pro, understand it like a story, it will automatically come. Nothing is there to remember it's so hard, okay. So it's all about certain constants or some values or some definitions. Please work on that, try to remember and tell it in a class, guys. I'm not telling you to memorize the thing, okay, you don't need to memorize, but sometimes some constant, say it's a Rydberg constant, or it can be the value of C, even the values of those constants, I don't refer the textbook, I'll remember and I will throw it out, okay. So 1 to 12 concepts, doesn't matter what subject it is, okay. So they are so simple, okay, they are quite basic only, you can prepare it, okay. So please avoid carrying textbooks or paper. If it is a numerical based, for questions you can see the textbook or paper and write, okay, but don't refer anything from a textbook, don't look at any piece of paper and then teach, okay. Please have that flow, that continuity is very important here. So whenever you teach in front of a children, that eye contact, that continuity is very important. See, when you have watched my video, you would have understood there won't be any break, actually you won't even have cuts in 1 hour video, half an hour videos, guys. The flow is so much continuous. It's like even while I make a video, I'll never come back to a table and I see what I have missed, okay, what should I tell, what is this sentence. No, that flow automatically comes to me, okay. So if you want to have that kind of flow, you have to prepare to that much extent here, okay. So all that comes through writing. Practice it by writing. Don't prepare by thinking, prepare it by writing only, okay. So only then that flow comes. And the next aspect is experience will never reduce your preparation. See, I have 15 plus years of experience in teaching, but even now if I have to prepare a topic, right, so I will invest some time before I teach the topic, okay. So your experience makes the thing easy. It doesn't mean that you no need to prepare and go into the class. No, every year the children are different, their capabilities are different, their level of attention is different, and every year you have to work on yourself, that how easily you can decode that concept in a better way. So that is the work that you should do for yourself, guys. So what I tell you here is experience will never reduce your preparation time, okay. In fact, sometimes it can increase, because you would think more creatively and more innovatively. Actually, that is happening in my case here. So nowadays, my preparation time has come down because I'm using AI, guys. So all thanks to the AI. And I made AI as my teaching assistant. Okay, it can be making attractive visuals, it can be making animation, simulations, whatnot. For everything I'm using AI, and I am teaching this AI to my fellow teachers. Not just AI, so many transformational teachings are happening in my next gen teachers course here. If you have not yet experienced this next gen teacher webinar, right, the link is given in the description. Come, I am conducting a free masterclass on every Sunday evening at 7 o'clock, where I am teaching some AI secrets. Right away you can implement them into your teaching. Okay, so if you have not yet registered, please register through the link that is given in the description or in the comment section, guys. Don't forget, because many teachers have got transformed with these workshops and with this particular program. Okay, and I'm teaching all these secrets to my fellow teachers who are there in the program actually. And my final rule is very simple, guys. Teach for understanding, not for completion of a syllabus. Okay, right? So this is very, very important as a teacher. I do understand the pressures that we all get from managements or school principals and etc. So they are always behind the completion of the syllabus many a times, right? And we teachers are so much stressed, and many a times we just finish our task just to complete. Okay, but somehow I'm telling you guys, please teach for understanding, not for completion. Pressure from management, pressure from principal, all of them are there. Okay, keep all of that aside and just listen to your heart, and your satisfaction, your wholeness is very, very important here. Okay, so give wonderful experiences to children. So that is what very, very, very important. So these are some of my preparation tips, guys. Hope the video is helpful for you, and tell me which point you like the most, which point you felt it like bulb on. Okay, you never knew this point and the point is very new. Tell me that point in the comment section. I would love to answer. And if you're a teacher, tell me whether you want any kind of tips from my side. I would love to help for all of you, but I highly recommend you to join my free masterclass that is happening on every Sunday. Okay, so there I am discussing lot of things, so lot of skills, other skills that a teacher must have, and we teachers have wonderful opportunities these days here. Okay, so the sky is the limit for all of us. Many teachers and coaches think that teaching does not have any money, we cannot earn more money into teaching and etc. right? So all of that is completely wrong. Sky is the limit. The world requires teachers and coaches, guys. So please register to the free masterclass which I am conducting on Sunday. We will discuss more points in the webinar, and I'll teach you few secrets also. Okay, so see you soon in my free webinar, and let me know if you want any suggestions or guidance from my side to improve your teaching, to improve your teaching career, in fact in all areas. Okay, so yes, see you in the next video. Hope this video is helpful for you, and if you are a student who have watched this video, tell me what point you liked. Okay, so you have to use all these points even in your preparation also. So what point I can give you, the most important is prepare through writing. That's very, very important. Your brain loves preparation. Yeah, the more you prepare, the more you remember. That is the logic. Okay, so hope this video was helpful to all of you. If this is helpful and if you have taken at least one key takeaway, please share this video to all the fellow teachers, to all the fellow students. Okay, so like the video, subscribe and share the videos. Thank you. See you once again in the next video with an amazing topic.